Good evening, welcome back to In the Khud. This is October 28, 2022, 7:24 p.m. and I'm super late because I was just like a minute before this still trying to figure out a ton of full-time job stuff. That's how life is. That's what you get to do. You get to do what you get to do. So I didn't want to miss out on the documentation because I still have kind of half an hour before I need to leave for the gym. I know I had said 7:30 and I should be working out, but I've pushed things half an hour ahead, but that's okay. There's quite a few, not quite a few, but a few things that are worth documenting today. So we can obviously try and keep it under 5 minutes for this documentation. Just quickly rush through whatever happened today. So woke up at 6 o'clock. That's progress. We're getting back on track. I did take Snowy down, but what happened is there were a few dogs. There's all these emojis. They're trying to convey a story here. There were these dogs who were street dogs barking outside, and this little kid just gets scared at anything and everything. So that made him scared, and then all that he was trying to do is come back home throughout the entire walk, which is why he did not poop, and that's why I did not come up and give him food, and everything just, I won't say it was a mess, but like it didn't happen as perfectly as it should have. That's all right. Not everything in life happens perfectly. We're not trying to chase that also. Then significant progress. I came back up and oatmeal everything. I did two things from the sculpting course today. Set up the Wacom tablet for easier navigation inside Blender. The bottom button becomes the middle click and the upper button becomes the right click. No hover click. Need some muscle memory to get used to navigating, but should come easily with practice. Would be ideal if I get comfortable with this to the extent that I find using the tablet to navigate around easier than the mouse. So even for my regular modeling, polygonal modeling and sculpting obviously, but modeling, animation, everything, just basically navigating around Blender with the tablet, the muscle memory just drills in. Also the video where you set up the Blender interface, add references on the sides. That's how much I did, and then I have to continue working on the base mesh from tomorrow. The interesting thing here is 11:34 I started dad's work. Of course I did a huge no, but significant chunk of that, and then 14:57 finished some episodes, jumping in to complete one thing on the FTJ. That's the full-time job, but that one thing became 20 things pretty fast. That's how things escalate here. But what was I trying to say? I was trying to say something, I just completely blanked out. Interesting thing is that we're heading into the weekend, and for this particular weekend I do not have like a Blender project that I can put out. I had thought that I'm going to do the BCS Geometry Notes beginner course, which I've just seen through, like glanced through. I want to actually execute that scene, but I wanted to add a little more twist from my side. But regardless, tomorrow morning I will just try following along that course and see where we can go, and if I can by the end of the weekend just put something, but if not, that is also okay. We've been making significant progress in the world of 3D, so there's nothing to like rush or worry about here. A lot of dad's work has to be done. A lot of communications have to be done with Star Plus for the new queries that I have now. It's gonna be a lot more work. That's all I have to document. Workouts have been going amazing. Did pull workout yesterday, so you know you're working out right when you come back home, or for the next day after your workout you feel soreness, like that part of the body just hurts. So yesterday night when I was going to sleep, the arms were like, it's kind of like a sore pain. You can't really describe it in words. It's not really pain, but it is also pain, like you can feel it. But it's good because then it's a sign that you're growing in the background. That's what we crave for. Alright, that's it for today's documentation. Let me just quickly jump back into Premiere Pro, the one thing I've spent all my day in anyway. Edit this video, upload it, and see you tomorrow if the stars align and the universe wants me to. Otherwise on Monday. Thanks so much for being in the Khud. Peace.